Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 16. We're going to try OBS again and see if it works. Not that you actually care which recording program I'm using, but yeah, we're gonna try this again. You know, every time I load up the game, if I'm standing in a locomotive, and I assume it does that, like if I'm near it or whatever, if it's within physics engine range, but it doesn't apply the brakes. It just the brakes are at 0 or whatever when it loads up, so it doesn't apply whatever the position of the brake pedal is. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do is we need to get out here and wrap around. So we're going to get rid of this track here and that one there too, if it'll let us. I don't think it's going to let us from here. Can we do the old jump shot? Nope. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of let's see, we're going to go like this. We're just going to do a little bit of a whatchamacallit before we... There we go. 10 meters. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So we're going to do that before we put another switch, just so I don't have to deal with the two switches on top of each other. And then we're going to go switch left. And we're going to do this. There we go. Now we should be able to handle this. Just gonna, there we go. Okay, we should be able to get our big circly thing going. So why don't we come out this way first, just because I think we're also going to have to deal with, see, we're going to have to deal with this. So let's see if that's going to, because it starts to go uphill over here. Remember, it sinks into the ground. So we're going to go 1% just so that we have room. And then I think we'll come out about this far. That looks good. And then we're going to start curving. So let's bring our thing back down. And we're going to bring this, oh, let's go like this. There we go. All right, now we can, now we want to do, let's try 50. Let's try a 50 meter. Okay, so we're going to still need to come up. We're going to come up at 1%. That should be fine. That should be okay, right? And we're going to come up to here. And then we're going to do, whoops, and then we're going to do this. And then let's go back down to 0%, because I don't think we need to come up any higher, because we don't want to have to come down from there either. Come on, you can do it. Let's go like this. See if we can get it to, no, it looks like that's where it's going to max out. Okay. And then we should be able to bring this, I think we need one more curve. There we go. And then we're going to go minus 1% here. And then let's see if our spline will be able to reconnect this. We might have to go out farther than this. I don't know. We're going to find out though. Okay, and then we're going to take off the precise thing and we're just going to do this. Whoops. Like that, and see how that looks. That looks okay. All right, so let's go like this. We're going to put on that so that we can go over here and get rid of these trees. There we go. These are the ones we need to get rid of. So let's go like this. And I think we're good for the rest of the way. Is it missing the track there? Yeah, okay, it is. It's just not rendering it, that is. Okay, cool. So that should be satisfactory for that. And then, is there any more cars? Are there any more cars that we need? Oh, you know what? We need this one here. So we're going to go like this. We're going to re-rail this one over down by the sawmill. We're going to put, do we have 5. Okay, no, we're not going to re-rail it then. Did we already do that? I don't remember doing that. Okay, I guess we did. I guess we did. Okay, so anyway. Let's see. 48%. Yeah, we can use a couple scoops. 2 scoops. All right. So we're going to go like, whoops. We're going to go like, we need to flip our switches too. That one's going to go straight. That one's going to go left. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Looks good to me. And this one is flipped this way though. So let's see if we can do this without throwing the train off the tracks. Perfect. See, it was just before that too. Nice. All right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it uses that. If it actually uses that rail as a physics object in order to determine where the train is going. Or if it abstract. What does it just do? What did it do? Okay. Let's hit the brakes here. We didn't disconnect that recently. Why is it suddenly disconnected? Let's go like this. Why does it look like it's closed? Doesn't it look like it's closed? It sure looks like it's closed to me. Okay, we're going to go like this. Options, gameplay, off, back, continue. All right. There. I don't know what it was doing, but that was messed up. That was wrong. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And we need to go backwards. There we go. There we go. And we need... There. We need to keep it pressed up against that because apparently we're downhill. So we're pointing downhill. No? That. There. That should be the one. Okay. And then our brake is at 0. Yeah. And our other brakes are turned off, right? Did we do that? Because remember we had... Yeah, see, we had these sitting here. I wonder if maybe it... That can't be possible that that brake overpowered that little thing. Is it? That's not possible. That's impossible. Okay, the other thing is we're going to have to switch to that switch before we head out, too. Like, after we turn around, we're going to have to switch that switch, too. So, let's get... There we go. Get going. Let's try this again. Let's see if this is going to work. There we go. There we go. All right. So we're going to stay under 10, I think, just so that we don't have issues on this curve. 'Cause, wow, that's a really sharp-looking curve, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to try to go slow on this curve, because that's kind of scary looking. Let's see how we... It's already popping off. Yeah, okay. Is this going to be one of those where the game engine crashes? Because the thing came off? I don't know. We're going to keep pulling, though. At least to try to get this stuff around the... Nope. Okay. Alright. We're going to let this sit for a second. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to rebuild that in the future. But let's just get this out of here first. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go like... And this should do it. There we go. Okay, so we need to do this. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go backwards. And see if we can get this to... Of all the things that would come off of the track, you would think the tender would be the last, because it's like very... there we go. There's our link pin position. There we go. You would think the tender would be the last thing to come off the track, you know? Okay, so we're going to go very gentle. We're going to go at like 5%. Yeah, you'd think the tender would be the last thing to come off the track here. Can we get it moving? We just got to gently get it moving because we're going to string line around this corner big time if we if we do this wrong. Apparently I need to make the corner a lot wider. Yeah, it's still doing that. Okay. All right, let's go like this. Apparently today's episode is not going to be going up to the gold mine, but screwing around with this stupid thing. All right. trying to get this corner to work. Now watch, the tender's going to come back off the corner too. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a 50 corner here, and then we're going to work from there. So we'll see what we can do with that. We'll get this back off of the thing first. Then we'll make our corner. I was, you know, it's funny too, because I was really tempted to make this bonus episode, because I kind of thought this might take longer than 2 seconds to get this thing turned around. But yeah, that's part of the fun of the whole thing. So we're fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. All right. Is it? Okay, it is stopping. Okay, it looked like back there earlier, it looked like it was going to do something bad. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to put down 3-foot rail, and we're going to go up 1%, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Okay. And then we're going to go like, see what that's the 30 wasn't even that sharp. So yeah, we're going to go like this. Okay, and we're going to do this until we hit a 90 degree. I should have had the sense to do this the first time, because this actually, as far as like geometry is concerned, this makes sense, right? So you're going to go to straight, right? You're going to go to straight, and then you're going to do a 90 degree turn again. Can we do that? Is it going to let me? Is it too high up? There we go. Okay, I guess we're going to need to use the other stuff. So we're going to demolish this rail and demolish this rail because we don't need it. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, because apparently the other one is too high up. And then... Okay, we're back. It crashed. So, yeah. And I think this is now... There we go. And then I need to add the link, which is right there. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, it crashed. We need to back up again and try this, and I'm guessing this is going to still screw up. But it seems like... So what I did was I did the... I turned on I used the game bar again, and then I used the Logitech software to record the webcam. What's the hold up here? Why is it not moving? Is it just I don't have enough push on it? Okay, let's try this. But anyway, yeah, I used the Logitech webcam software and the game bar at the same time, and it crashed. It did the same crash where it crashes the whole system. So now my guess is that it's the webcam. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get it to go past. I don't know. Either it's the webcam or, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I had been thinking that maybe there was like a bad cluster on my hard drive that I'm recording to, and every time it hits that one, it crashes. Because once it starts crashing, it usually doesn't get very far before the next crash. It's not like it... I go for like a half hour and it'll crash, and then like after that, it's like within minutes it crashes again. And it keeps doing it over and over. So we're going to see if we can make it this time. If we can get anywhere. But we need to back this off of the switch so that we can, so that we can do our thing. Okay, so if I hit this brake, it should, everything should be connected now. Yep, it looks like it's connected. Okay. So we're going to bring this to a stop, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to demolish rails. And let me see, I think what I need to do is I need to go like this, and we're going to do a 50, we're going to do a, wow, wrong thing. We're going to do a 50 meter There we go. And we're going to go up 1% for like the 4th time here. So what I need to do is come out at a 90-degree angle. There we go. And then after we've done our 90-degree angle, then we just need to go straight for a little bit. Can I? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Here. We're going to go back up to 0. We're going to go out a ways. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to come back down to 0%, and then we're going to go this way. There we go. Okay. So now we should be able to come around 90 degrees, or as much as we can, if we can. So yeah, this is going to be a longer, it's going to be a longer thing, but yeah, that's fine. It's going to take us a little longer. So I think we do need to come up a little bit more to keep from going underground. Now, is this going to leave us? No, that should, because the other one's coming out at 50. Yeah, okay. So we should be able to just meet up with that one, right? You can see where the joint is right there. So let's go like this. And we should be able to just meet up with this one. Let's go like this. And see if we can find the joint here between these two. Where was it? It was, there it is. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. Okay, so we're going to demolish these rails, and I'm going to save this because this is like the 4th time I built this, and then it crashed, and then my save didn't make it. So there was no autosave. So we're going to go save game, episode 15B. Nope. Episode 16A. That's right. We're on 16 now. Cool. Okay. And let's see if we can get rid of these trees here too. It's too bad it doesn't let you fly when you're logging. That seems like that should be a thing too, but oh well. All right. And that looks like it's a little bit of a jiggle there, but yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's see if we can drive this thing now. You can do it. There we go. All right. See if we can get this thing moving. There we go. Is it every time I'm driving? I've never paid attention to that. You know, you're trying to find what correlates. You know, because that's the first hint to what may be a cause. Is usually if something is a cause, you can. A cause tends to correlate. Correlation is not cause, but cause does correlate. If that makes sense. So yeah, trying to figure that one out. All right, looks like we're going to be able to do it. Okay, so while this is going on, could you just go like this? And I'm going to do this and switch this one. There we go. So now we can go up the hill. And then we're going to do this again. There we go. All right. How about that? Let's get some more steam on here. We do have boiler pressure, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. Now it's starting to move. I was just going to comment about how long it takes that bell to turn off, but it turned off pretty quickly this time. It's got psychic powers. It knows I was going to criticize it. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the box cars after the coal cars and before that. Before the whatever they call it. Whoa. Did that look like it was tipping, or is it just me? Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether that was tipping or not. We didn't have any little baby trees or anything like that for it to get stuck on, so I don't see any reason for it to tip. Yeah, this is a pretty slow process, isn't it? Compared to like going into the thing, the roundhouse, and just turning around. But still, it's more fun this way. Maybe. Alright. Coming up to 10 miles an hour. That's probably where we want to limit that. Alright. Because we're coming down this little bit of a hill here. It's not that sharp of a turn, you know? That's less of a turn than the switches, I would say. But why does it feel like it looks like these are bouncing around and they're going to come off the track, doesn't it? Is it just me? Am I just imagining that? I think, yeah, I don't know. There we go. There we go. Alright. We do need to get some speed so that we can get up this hill. Because that's going to be a problem if we don't have any momentum hitting the hill, right? Because this is going to be kind of challenging coming up this hill, I think. Maybe? It's almost all loaded. Everything but that is loaded. And I don't think that's going to be that much weight. Especially if you got raw gold. Turn that down a little bit. If you got raw gold, that's a lot of weight. I mean, that's not a lot of weight. If you got the ore, but you know, you got a couple ingots, you got the giant car just to carry a couple ingots, you think you could just stack them in the cab. Just throw them in the tender. You know? Put it in the car. Put it in the car. Right. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to take this all the way up to the gold mine. I need to make sure that we have our switches set. So we're going to need to watch when we come up here and make sure that our switch is set correctly. So we can go rolling off the side. But yeah, we should be able to make it up to the gold mine today, maybe. See if we can do it. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we have a... Yeah, our switch is correct. Okay. We're fine on that one. And they added the spring switches for sanity / quality of life, so I don't care if the other side is wrong. Okay. Yeah, it is right anyway. Cool. And how are we doing on fuel? I think we're getting low on fuel here too. I feel like this. Yeah, we're not that low. Okay. There we go. We're doing okay. So this will give us all of our... Oh, that's cool. This will give us all of our supplies. I don't know that we'll actually make it to the gold mine. We'll get our boxcars set up. We'll see if we can make it to the gold mine or not. I think we're just going to have time to get our boxcars set up, and then we can do the gold mine next time. Which is cool, too. I don't know if we can go a little bit faster. Coach doesn't seem to be popcorning now. Yeah, this doesn't really want to... Okay, we're on just a slight incline, so it doesn't want to speed up with the reverser, which is fine too. Probably should put bridge over this section just because it looks kind of silly this way. Just I don't know why, but that looks weird. The way the You know what I mean? Those little valleys are going through. It looks like it should be a bridge over that. Some kind of stone. It looks like it should be a stone bridge with arches. See, this doesn't even look so bad. There we go. See if we can get some speed going here. Apparently we got a slight downhill. Cool. Let's see if we survive this corner. See if we survive the corner. Yeah, okay. Cool. Go like this. Take our brake back off. I think we're on level ground now. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to end up speeding up here in a second, too. Again, yeah. Alright. So we're going to go like this. 7%. We're going to have to go back up to like 11%. Okay, so we're going to have to go over to the right. So we got to make sure that our switch is off to the right. Let's see if we got that set. It kind of looks like it's to the left, doesn't it? Is that it right there? No, it's set to the right. Okay, cool. Probably don't want to go over the switch at like 40 miles an hour, but yeah. It looks like we can do it. I think either way, actually, I don't think it matters which way that switch is, does it? I don't think the direction of that switch is that important. Alright. There we go. And then we're going to go... Okay, good. That one matters. That one definitely matters. Alright. Whoa. Did that look like it? Oh, it's just the angle it's just the angle of the camera changing. Okay. And then we need to go right on both of these. Yep. Okay. Cool. We're almost there. Because I think that one looks like it came out of the foul too. So we'll see in a second here. And we might actually need both engines to pull this whole thing up the hill. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's definitely back into the foul. I thought we pulled it out of there. But I think that's that whole thing where the brakes don't apply when you run it up. Or when you load up the game. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do this. Alright, we are stopped on the hill. Let's see if we can get this thing loaded back up. And... Alright, let's go like this. We're going to bring this... I'm trying to think of what we want to do here. We want to bring... No, 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 no! Which, is this going to roll backwards now? What did it just do? What's holding this? Right? What is actually holding this thing from moving? Because I know I didn't set the brakes on the box cars. Yeah, so okay. That's totally not me. All right. So this brake is set now, right? Yeah, we're definitely going to have fun here. Okay. So let's take off the brakes. See, it should roll backwards. Why is it not? There we go. All right, and where is there's our link. Where was it? There it is. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to turn that back off. And then we should be able to go forward and pull all these boxcars forward. There we go. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to pull this thing ahead. We want to leave these cars back here. We want to pull the other cars in front. Okay. We'll pull those other cars in front, and then we will, yeah. So we got to put the brakes on everything back here so it doesn't roll backwards down the hill too much or too quickly. Okay, we're going to put the brakes on that and a couple more of them. I'm glad it doesn't crash every time you hit the brakes. Okay. That should do it. And then we want to put our box cars here. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to pull this forward. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay. Oh, I need to also change the switch. We need to turn this switch. There we go. And I like how which mouse button you use is from the switch's perspective, not yours. Okay. I can't tell if that's rolling backwards down the hill or not, but whatever. It doesn't. If it is, it's not going to go very far. So we need to get all the way up past the fall. That's it. Yeah, we just need to get past the fall. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go backwards. All right, and then we're gonna have to put the... Wow, bad time for this, isn't it? It's a really bad time. There, that gives us a little bit better perspective. But yeah, we're gonna have to put the pin in the box car before we pull the engine away. So we'll do that in a second here. Okay, turn on our lantern so we can see where we're going here. And we should have the pin in there. That one. We do have a pin in there, don't we? Ah. It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't. Oh, man. Bogus. Okay. All right, we're going to have to pull forward. See if we can get a pin in here. There. And get that pin out of there. Okay. It's too bad they didn't get the whatchamacallit's working. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to take the brakes off. There we go. Okay, we're good. Should be able to just roll downhill here. There it goes. All right, and which one needs the link? That one? Do they both have it now? Yeah, they both have it. Okay, so we need to put on the brakes on this. It's so many. Put the brakes, turn off the brakes, put on the brakes, turn out the brakes, put on the brakes. Okay, so what we want to do, actually, what we can do is we can take that coupler out. We don't need to take off the brakes on the other one because we're going to go like this. And we're just going to pull this one out of the way so that we can bring the other one back. Okay, so let's go grab this one and let's make sure that we actually have... That has a pin on it, so does the box car. Okay, so we're going to take this one out because the box car has the link in it. Okay, turn off our lantern. Come on, give me it. There we go. I'm like, give me the F thing. All right. Here we go. Now we just got to back this in and then turn off all the brakes and we're good. And probably pull it up to the here. Okay. Pull it up to the flat area. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get this put back up on the flat. Here, we're going to put our brake on. Okay, and then we're going to take off the brakes on this thing and these two. This one here. Cool. And that should be everything for that. So we just got to pull this up. Let's just pull this up to this straightaway here so that we've got a flat spot to start out, and throw some fuel in here too. Fuel it up. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to bring this up to the flat spot. There we go. And we're going to see if, I don't know if this thing is even going to make it up. Didn't we have like a, did we do 6% or was it only like 4? I think we ended up not even having to do 6%, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 16. Join me in episode 17. We will get this thing moving. We'll bring it up to the gold mine and see if we can get some gold. So yeah, join me in episode 17, and we'll see you then. Later.